Welcome back. And we're going to be talking, because it's Daphne and me, we're just talking about how the boys in the show never do the sports stuff, and we kind of always do it.
Because we're stronger.
That's true. Strong, independent women who like water sports and water sports.
Yes, and speaking of water sports, we've got two guests here to talk more about the National Water Sports Training Squad. We've got Philippa Jung, who's the MWSF Secretary, as well as Arman Ali. But before that, let's take a look at this short showreel.
So we have two guests who are going to tell us how their team will perform all those brilliant tricks soon. Or so we hope. Once again, Philippa Jung and Arman Ali, welcome to the show. Now, you have formed a 24-person kind of training squad. Tell us what this is for and what you aim to do. And this is all in the run-up to the Southeast Asian Games in Jakarta.
November, right?
In 2011. Every November we plan to have the World Cup, which is the top 20 in the world. We had our first one last November, and that spurred a huge amount of interest, parents calling us, and one of which was Arman and his four beautiful kids now. So now we have over 100 people, and 24 or 25 of which are pre-teens and pre-teens. And it's just amazing, 5 years to 18 years old.
I was just going to ask, what's the youngest in your group?
Well, my half-sister started at 4.5.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, I mean...
We're talking about water skiing, and
actually, I know somebody, a kid who water skis now, and she started when she was 4.5, and she's now 6.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I started 2 years ago, and I'm still not good.
We gotta get you on the water.
Because you don't go and practice enough.
That's the problem. We don't have enough places. And Armand, I understand that initially you're more into bikes and stuff, but your daughter, who's a 6-year-old, was the one who basically dragged you into this sports.
Yep, I was a professional racer before.
Right.
And I came home one day with photos from water skiing, and my son said, "Dad, what's that?" And I go, "That's water skiing." And he goes like, "I want to give it a try." And I was a bit surprised, and I said, "Okay, if you want to do it." So he started water skiing before my daughter, and he encouraged my daughter to try. And my daughter finally said, whom doesn't swim, by the way, till today, said, "Dad, I want to try it, but I'm afraid. But if I do it, you must do it."
And this is a 6-year-old talking
And this
to
is
you.
a 6-year-old daughter talking to me.
So I'm guessing you had to go through it.
And I'm not a good swimmer at all.
So what do you do? Do you water ski or do you wakeboard?
I started off water skiing.
Okay.
Yep, so did she.
All right.
Everyone starts water skiing, but sometimes we let them go wakeboarding because we're trying to grow the water skiing sport, not the wakeboarding.
Why is that? You just made me angry. Philippa Jung?
No, because so many people do wakeboarding already. I mean, it's a great sport and all that, but we're trying to grow the sport regionally and internationally and just because we used to be big 10 years ago.
Okay.
We had the Asian Australasians here, and we had the World Games in Singapore in '93 and all that, but it just died a slow death. So now we're trying to revive it.
Now, you have won a couple of medals for water skiing and
many years ago.
Tell us when did you start?
I started in 1990 when I was about 11, which is quite old. Nowadays kids are starting 6, 7, 4,
Yes, 20.
Okay, and how long have the kids that are training in your squad, have they been training for?
Everyone just started in October, and they're already doing the slalom course. There's 3 disciplines: slalom, trick, jump, and we all train at the Perbadanan Putrajaya, which is an amazing site. I mean, we're so thankful to them for sponsoring that site.
It's a world-class facility that hosted the World Cup. And it's
Is that new?
Because
I've never heard of that.
It's about a year and a half old, I reckon.
It's a whole Putrajaya.
That lake area.
Joined by 8 bridges.
The first time I actually drove by it, I said, "Oh my God, what a perfect place to wakeboard." And a friend of ours, and he was telling me, he's like, "Dude, it's right by the government office. Do you seriously think?" But it's happened.
Putrajaya Tourism Action Council did a fantastic job of promoting the whole area, and Prabhandhan Putrajaya has allowed us to use the site for World Cup, and that just kick-started water skiing again in Malaysia. I mean, it's been a while since our gold medalist here.
Yeah. Is this the only place that's going to have the event? Because I hear there are 2 more venues that you haven't quite confirmed or rather.
Yeah, to be announced, because we're trying to work out a deal where we have some inter-club competitions, but we'll let everybody know about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Now you were saying that there's a slight decline or a death of it straight away, but now that you've seen some of the talents that are under your training squad, what is our potential? Malaysia doing well again?
Yeah, I mean, in 2 years, 2011 SEA Games, I really think we have a few gold medals we can potentially win. So we're already lobbying the Indonesian government and trying to get their Olympic Council of Indonesia.
OCI.
Yeah. Because we're working with OCM, who's also shown us fantastic support. So we're trying to get it into SEA Games, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Okay, and how many competitions will we see over in May? No, sorry, you have from May till, it runs all the way till December.
Yeah, this year we have 4 national competitions. The first one, 16 and 17 of May.
That's right.
And 1 international competition. And we're hoping to get a lot of regional entries as well.
Right.
Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Indonesia. Because we're all trying to regrow the sport, and they have budding small kids as well that are trying to train. So what better way than to group together?
What's the category like? I mean, there's for kids and adults or teens
Yeah, I mean, at this local level, we'll split it up.
Is it similar? Is it beginner, intermediate, advanced?
Yep.
Or
And
is it just
also we're
age?
doing below 10, below
Right.
15, below 18, just to give
Okay.
the smaller ones a chance, because they're so much lighter and
Yeah.
less muscle and stuff, of course. But it's so cute. It's going to be really good.
Okay. And how do people, can they just, when they come to you, do they just sign up? How do they do this?
They can go to waterski.com.my or just look on Facebook under Wakeboard Putrajaya, and then we come up.
See, you're trying to
Waterski Putrajaya.
Cheating.
We do both. We do everything. Barefoot, kneeboard,
Jump.
tubing. Yeah.
And
How big is the area that you guys ski on?
It's ginormous. I mean, we get patrolled by police all the time, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Okay.
we have a straight line to the PM's office, and the new, beautiful, huge mosque in Putrajaya.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. It's ginormous.
It is.
It is.
So, Aman, you are also